Suppose if someone asks you what is the work done from by using work energy power, we can derive this. From where to where? Surface to height h. Okay. हाँ?
भेजा आपको.
Okay. From surface to height h. This one I taught you in the work per energy. Work done by external force plus work done by non-conservative plus work done by is equal to
Conservative force.
mechanical
Kinetic energy.
energy initial. That step. Otherwise, work done by conservative is equal to K final minus K initial. So mechanical energy final is K final plus U final minus K initial plus U initial. But here, if no information is given, just it is kept from here to at a height h without giving any velocity. Kinetic final is 0, kinetic initial is 0. Then, if no friction is acting, work done by non-conservative is 0. Then we can say work done by external. This is a special case I told you, 5-star formula. In chain case also we have studied this. Work done by external is equal to U final minus U initial. Okay.
तो कंजर्वेटिव कहाँ गया?
Conservative gone into U final minus U initial because work done by conservative is equal to minus delta U.
तो उधर जाकर माइनस ऑफ माइनस हो गया तो डेल्टा यू.
Plus U final minus U initial.
हाँ.
Otherwise, K final minus K initial will only be the answer if conservative is on the left side. Okay. Only one formula I rearranged it to my comfort with different situations. This is one 5-star formula that we have used in chain problems also. So now, from the surface to outside the surface. So I told you, surface means we can consider that entire mass to be present at the center. That is, work done is equal to external force. Work needed to be done is equal to U final minus U initial. U final is how much? Minus Gm into small m by R plus H. Minus U initial is minus
GMM by
R. Then that is equal to, if I take this one will become plus. So GMM, if I take common, that will be 1 by R minus 1 by R plus H, right? So then if I take R into R plus H, GMM. R into R plus H, if we take common, it will be R plus H minus R. R get cancelled. So answer will be GMM by R into 1 by R plus H. So if I take
1 by H by R plus H.
Oh, H by R plus H. So then what we can take is Gm by R square is small g. If you want to write it in the form of small g, we can write. But this is the formula actually. You can take work done is equal to this one. But if some rearrangement can be done on this, we know
Gm by R.
Gm by R square is
Small g.
By multiply, if I take R common here, it will become Gmm by R square into H by 1 plus H by R. Okay.
1 plus H by R.
Then this will become G naught M G naught into H by 1 plus H by R. That's what I think it is given. Okay. Okay. Then what is next?
Velocity required to project the particle to height h.
Velocity required to project the particle height h, right?
सर ये डायरेक्ट कर देंगे. हाफ mv स्क्वायर जो देना होगा प्लस माइनस GMM by R is equal to minus GMM by R plus H.
Minus GMM by, it has to reach here, that's it. So if we do this formula, we'll get that V. So half mv square is equal to That is nothing
मतलब
but
ये लर्न करना है क्या डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला?
nahi, whatever this much energy should be given. Work done is equal to that much energy, right? So half mv square is equal to gmm by r
नहीं
minus
मतलब ये
gmm.
डायरेक्टली लर्न किया तो आसान होगा क्या, मैं ऐसा पूछ रहा हूँ.
हाँ, directly learn कर सकते इस इसका gm m common if you take 1 by r minus 1 by r plus h. Same formula you'll get. What is this? gmm by r into h by r plus h. So now this is half mv square. So m gets cancelled. V is equal to root over 2gm by r into h by r plus h. This is the formula.
हाँ, उन्होंने फिर से ये किया है रीअरेंजमेंट.
रीअरेंजमेंट किया तो क्या होगा?
तो
gm
वही आ रहा है जो 1 by h plus r, 1 plus h by r,
root over
2gh
2gh by
1 plus
small
h by r.
gh, small gh,
हाँ,
1 plus
h
h
by
by
r.
r. Okay, got it. Next, from the same concept, I have solved number of problems in gravitation. But this potential energy equation, work done equation, if you know how to write it, any kind of problem we can solve it easily. Tell me. But they will ask you orbital velocity and escape velocity. That kind of questions they'll ask you. Is it the next point or is there anything else in the book?
To find the maximum height attained by the body when it is projected with velocity v from the surface. वो भी आसान है.
Maximum height from this formula only you can find out.
v square करो. v square is equal to 2gh 1 plus h by r.
2gh by 1 plus h by r. Okay.
वो उधर भेजा तो हो जाएगा.
No, but no. H has to be taken common, eliminated here. H has to be the subject.
नहीं h find करना है ना, eliminate क्यों करना है?
But here two terms h is there. तो
नहीं, h और ऊपर वाला h भी नीचे वाला h इक्वल ही है ना. वो r के टर्म्स में हम निकाल कर सकते हैं. r पता है हमें.
okay, wait. R पता है, but h only one h has to be there. Subject, we need to arrange this equation.
हाँ, तो वो क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करो, हो जाएगा वो.
क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई किया तो v square into v square plus v square h by r is equal to 2gh. So if we take it like say v square is equal to v square minus v square h by r
2gh
plus 2gh. So h if we take common,
कॉमन. हाँ common.
2g minus v square by r is equal to v
R.
square. So the answer will be h is equal to
तो हो जाएगा
v square by 2g minus
v square r upon 2gr minus 2gr होगा ना.
तो आप
हाँ ठीक है, वैसा भी लिख सकते हैं.
तो
हाँ.
v square
by 2gr minus v square
by 2gr minus v square divided by r will be
आंसर है
there.
ये.
R will go upwards.
नहीं अब आओ. हाँ.
No, v square r by 2gr minus v square. This is the formula. Is this the formula? Okay, I generally never did these formulas, but you can derive by using that concept.
Relation between intensity and potential gradient.
Intensity and potential gradient. Oh, the E is equal to this one formula. You remember F is equal to minus dou u by
dou r. हाँ.
Like that, electric field is intensity is equal to minus dou v by dou r. That's it. That can be written as minus of dou v by dou x I cap plus dou v by dou y j cap plus dou v by dou k cap. This what we have learned in electric field also. The same concept in work per energy also, and the same concept in gravitation also. You can derive this one. Okay. Next. If force is asked, the formula
I is equal to minus of dv by dr लिखा है उन्होंने. ये क्या है मतलब?
I is gravitational field intensity.
Intensity is force per unit mass. हाँ, तो पोटेंशियल एनर्जी का पोटेंशियल हुआ. ठीक है.
Potential energy will differentiation will give you force.
F is equal to minus dou u by dou r था ना.
dou u by dou r को I can write it as dou u by dou x I cap plus dou u by dou y j cap, dou u by dou z k cap. That will be del u by del r del del. Okay. In this way we can expand and write. Next. This is 5 star because some yes questions on this are asked. You can solve.
So direct gravitational field didn't मतलब ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड पूछा तो du by dr था ना.
dv by dr. Field पूछा तो dv by dr, that is del v by del r. Force पूछा तो del u by del r minus del u by del r.
मतलब ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड इंटेंसिटी पूछा तो dv by dr माइनस.
इंटेंसिटी पूछा तो नेगेटिव ऑफ ग्रेडियंट ऑफ पोटेंशियल. फोर्स पूछा तो ग्रेडियंट ऑफ नेगेटिव ऑफ ग्रेडियंट ऑफ
पोटेंशियल एनर्जी. पर मतलब डेल्टा लेना है या डो लेना है ये कैसे पता हमें.
एक्चुअली डो लिखते आप you when you expand it into x y z. Dou is nothing but partial differentiation. This one is
मतलब डिफरेंशिएशन ही है वो पता है.
partial differentiation. Differentiation में partial मतलब when you are differentiating with respect to x you will keep y z constant. When you are differentiating with respect to y you will keep x z constant. When you are differentiating with respect to z you will keep x y constant. So that is called partial differentiation. That symbol is dou. This del is actually okay the gradient over position vector r x y z. With three of them you have to differentiate. That is the symbol of this. Okay, gradient. Otherwise name can be written as gradient. Tell me.
Escape velocity and escape energy.
Escape velocity. First in orbital velocity will also be there, right?
नहीं पहले ये.
Okay. Escape velocity is nothing but so first whatever the particle has to escape from its surface, gravitational surface. That means we will take it to be the final point to be the infinity. Infinity means it has to
kinetic and potential दोनों zero.
It has to go to a place where the potential energy is zero because there is no force influence of earth gravitation. So the force is zero. If force is zero, the potential energy will be there, zero there. Infinite point. So kinetic energy plus potential energy, mechanical energy conservation is equal to kinetic energy final plus potential energy final. But the question is minimum energy. For minimum energy, you will take kinetic final is equal to zero. Matlab above that velocity, if you give also it can go, but it will have some velocity after it has reached the outside surface. What we want is just limiting case. Limiting case means finally it will go there and it will become zero velocity. That case we are taking.
हाँ, पर अगर उससे थोड़ा ज्यादा दे दिया तो वो जो बचा हुआ वेलोसिटी उस वेलोसिटी से मूव करता ही रहेगा ना.
हाँ रहेगा.
हाँ.
बट एक्चुअली रियल केस में क्या होता है अगर वो कोई और ग्रेविटेशनल बॉडी के इन्फ्लुएंस में आ गया.
हाँ तो उससे घूमना शुरू करता है.
हाँ उसके सामने घूमना शुरू कर देगा. तो काइनेटिक एनर्जी इनिशियली विल बी हाफ इनटू m into p square plus u initial is minus gmm by r surface from surface. Kinetic final is 0, u final is 0. That limiting case we took it to be 0, otherwise it's not 0. Is equal to gmm by r. So mm gets cancelled. That implies v is equal
gm by r under root
2 gm by r. This has come to be 11.2 kilometer per second on earth. And this formula also self-adjusted to root 2 gr. Because gm by r square is equal to g naught.
हाँ समझ में आया.
But this formula has a catch here. Why? Because sometimes what you think, suppose the particle has to be escaped from at a particular height h, they will tell. Suppose from this height it has to go to the escape. Then you cannot apply this v equal to root 2gr formula.
मतलब
Suppose
हाँ उधर पोटेंशियल बदल जाएगा ना,
so formula will be g also बदल जाएगा.
m by r plus h होगा उधर.
so root 2g dash r plus h होगा जो formula. But instead students directly root r से proportional लिखते हैं, नहीं लिखना है. That is actually root inversely proportional to the distance.
मतलब half mv square is equal to gm by 2r, नहीं gm by r plus h हो जाएगा.
gm by half gmm by r plus h. That is the assumption. So if you convert, the formula will be root 2g dash into r plus h. G dash will change.
G dash is g at that point.
So that's why sometimes I did mistake when doing problems by taking directly this formula.
तो g dash कैसे find out करना उधर का? gm by r plus h का whole square क्या?
gm by r plus h whole square formula है. So generally ये formula use करने से बेहतर ये formula use करना उस समय. For surface case में ये formula use कर सकते हैं. But in complex situations, I'll try it's better to use this formula. Because mass of the earth is not changing, g is a constant, directly proportional to small r. You can write it as root over 2gm by small r, which small r is the distance from the center. That's it. That will be r plus h in this case. Okay. Next.
Escape energy or binding energy.
Escape energy is nothing but this one only. Half mv square is equal to
half m into v escape square.
Is equal to what is that? Gmm by
r into half m.
R. So this one will be the escape energy. This much energy should be given.
कैसा हुआ ये कैसा हुआ?
नहीं escape energy कैसे find out करना है? पहले total energy find out करो पहले. So that much energy you need to give so that it can escape. Total energy will be negative. You will get some negative value definitely.
Total energy और potential energy negative ही आता है.
Potential energy plus kinetic energy will be the total energy. So you try to find out total energy, and the total energy will be negative. Why negative means if negative only it is attached to the body.
Sir, ये derive करना आप.
So
कैसा किया ये?
So which case you are asking me to find out binding energy? Binding energy is different for different cases.
Surface से.
Surface से binding energy. Okay, I'll tell them. Binding energy will be, what is the potential energy for a ball on the surface? Minus gmm by r, right? What is the kinetic energy? 0, right? Just surface में existing body का.
और infinity पे दोनों 0 0 हो जाएगा.
Total energy is actually minus gmm by r, that is kinetic plus potential. So this much is the energy that is less from 0. Infinity tak jana means the energy is 0 there. Minimum energy is 0. So if you give to make it 0, how much energy you need to give?
Infinity पे 0 है और surface पर minus है.
Minus gmm by r. So this much energy you give. So suppose you can take this example.
It will become 0 or else we can say it can go to infinity.
So if it becomes 0 means you have to give this much energy to go to the infinity. So how much energy should be given? That will be gmm by r, right? This is the binding energy. For surface body, this one. But for a satellite, questions will be asked for a satellite, what is the binding energy? Okay. So did you understand how you write binding energy? The amount of energy you need to give so that it can escape from that surface is actually that binding energy. Or otherwise, total energy at that point, kinetic energy plus potential energy, magnitude of total energy. Okay. Got it or not?
So half m into v escape square भी एक type का
वही है.
escape energy.
That's what you are giving binding energy to it. It is escaping.
हाँ मतलब किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट को बाइंडिंग एनर्जी दिया या एस्केप एनर्जी दिया तो will escape from the gravitational field influence
Ah,
of Earth.
ah. So for a satellite, I'll tell you. They'll ask you questions for a satellite which is moving at a distance r from the center,
Hmm.
small r. So now, first thing is you need to find out what is the orbital velocity. Orbital velocity is what? mv square by r.
Square by R. Centripetal force is provided by gravitational force.
mv
So
square
minus
also
Gmm
equal to
by R.
gmm by r square. Mm gets cancelled.
Gravitational force है ना.
E is equal to root gm by r. Will be the orbital velocity. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, what is the potential energy for that particle or satellite? Minus gmm by r is the potential energy. What is the kinetic energy? Half into m into v orbital square. That will be equal to half into m into orbital square is what? Gm by r, right?
Kinetic energy possessed बोल रहे हो क्या आप?
Kinetic energy for a satellite moving around the earth or any planet.
Half m into v orbital का square.
Orbital square. This value half into m into gmm by r. This will be the derivation you will see in your book, but I am explaining. Okay, kinetic. What is total energy? Total energy will be equal to minus gmm by r plus
R.
half gmm by r will be equal to minus half into gmm by 2r. These questions are asked in the latest mains examinations and all based on these principles only. So now total energy got this much is the energy that is less for the body, negative. So you have to give this much energy in magnitude to escape it
So
from
that it can stop orbiting and go out.
binding energy is equal to magnitude of this one, that will be half into g into mm by r. This will be the binding energy, isn't it? You can check the material. You can check the material for a satellite. So recently the question asked, recently means 2019 or 18, I don't remember exactly here. They asked this one for a satellite moving in an orbital around a planet. What is the total, like this, total energy is equal to kinetic energy is equal to potential energy, like that question is there. Hello, ma'am.
यही दो केसेस लिए.
I'm in a class, ma'am. I'm in a class actually. Okay. Urgent, madam. Okay. So, okay, total energy is equal to kinetic energy is equal to potential energy, right? So, total energy, the symbol will be there, like that, I'll tell you. Total energy is equal to negative of kinetic energy. Total energy is equal to half of
मम्मीचा फोन गेला वरती पाठव.
potential energy. Kinetic energy is equal to negative of
Kinetic energy is negative of total energy is equal to negative of potential energy by 2.
then another potential energy is equal to negative of 2 potential energy by 2 is equal to negative of kinetic energy. Got it? So like these questions can be asked. Only magnitude asked.
ये पता है.
So from this formulas only it has come. You can check the formulas here. You see. You see total energy is minus half gmm by r. Kinetic energy is half gmm by r. Potential energy is minus gmm by r. Okay. Tell me. In these three formulas, relation is asked in number of exams. Engineering entrance, medical entrance examinations in India. I was shocked to see those questions. Otherwise, total energy is given. He is asked to find out potential energy. Otherwise, kinetic energy is given. He is asked to give total energy. Otherwise, potential energy is given. Asked to find out kinetic energy. And the similar concept is repeated in modern physics also for a nucleus. nucleus electron system. Same is repeated in modern physics. Next. Okay,
Kepler's law.
that's it. Kepler's law latestly explained, right? When you asked me, latest means is before examination you asked me Kepler's law. I explained.
ऑर्बिटल वेलोसिटी इधर दिया है
Hmm.
लास्ट में.
Hmm. Kepler's law.
क्लास में सर ने ये शुरू किया है सरफेस टेंशन.
ठीक है. क्यों ग्रेविटेशन क्यों नहीं?
क्यों पता नहीं, क्यों छोड़ दिया.
Otherwise students will not be able to solve problems properly.
हाँ.
ऑलरेडी हमने एक्सटेंशन से पढ़ रहे, एग्जाम पेपर तो देखा ही आप कैसे आ रहे, और ज्यादा एक्सटेंशन करके आप पूरा थ्योरी पढ़ने लगा तो ये भी नहीं आएगा.
यही जो करना है यही 100 बार करना है वो नया पढ़ने से.
मैं उस तरीके के प्रॉब्लम्स डिफरेंट डिफरेंट टाइप्स में मॉडल्स में अब करना है, परफेक्ट होना है फॉर्मूलास. अगर कोई टफ क्वेश्चन आया तो ठीक है छोड़ दीजिए उस समय एग्जामिनर्स पैशन से. तो केप्लर्स लॉ में कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स. फर्स्ट लॉ, सेकंड लॉ, थर्ड लॉ. फर्स्ट लॉ स्टेट्स लॉ ऑफ ऑर्बिट्स. तो all the planets revolve around the sun in elliptical orbits with sun at one of the foci, one end of the foci. Okay, F1. So this is one formula. This is called as law of orbit. But here from this I gave some conclusions in your notes if you can find out.
मैकेनिकल एनर्जी कंजर्व रहता है क्या है प्लस यू है इसके.
क्योंकि इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट ये है कि वो पॉइंट भी समझना है आपको, क्योंकि थियोरेटिकल क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं आपको. देखो, ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स इज ऑलवेज टुवर्ड्स द सेंटर, राइट? राइट. So I told you gravitational force is a conservative force, right? The work done in a closed path in a conservative force field is what? 0, right? You remember that? In a conservative force, work done by closed path. One again, if you come back to the same position, total energy will be conserved. I told you, remember? So that means mechanical energy should be conserved. Mechanical energy equal to mechanical energy final. That means Ki plus Ui is equal to Kf plus Uf. Okay. This formula you can use at any point. At any 2 points, you can apply this one. Suppose this is first point, this is second point. You can apply K1 plus U1 is equal to K2 plus U2. Got it?
तो और I एक्सटर्नल फोर्स भी नहीं है ना. I1 ओमेगा 1 भी लिख सकते हैं.
Now external.
हाँ, पर वो सेकंड ला.
Torque 0 है. Torque 0 है क्योंकि it is passing through the axis only. Whatever the force is there, gravitational force is passing through the axis. If it is passing through the axis, torque is equal to 0.
Passing through axis मतलब?
I'll tell you. Above which point they're rotating about this axis, right? Sun, right? About this axis only, right?
R cross. R और F. Sorry, R और F पैरेलल है. ये बोलना है.
F भी इस तरीके से है, R भी उसी डायरेक्शन में है.
तो R और F सेम लाइन पर एक्ट कर रहे हैं, तो साइन 0 is 0.
सिंपली आप समझ रहे हैं तो आप फोर्स जाके हिंज के ऊपर लगा रहे हो, कोई टॉर्क रहेगा क्या? नहीं रहेगा. तो एक्सिस के ऊपर फोर्स लगा रहे हो तो देन टॉर्क नहीं रहेगा. टॉर्क 0 मतलब I1 ओमेगा 1 is equal to I2 ओमेगा 2. Now from this concept only there is a I1 omega m r 2 points values are asked actually. This one R1 R2, one of the year exam.
A is equal to R1 plus R2 by 2.
So M
major axis.
The angular momentum में another formula is MBR, right? MBR sin theta.
हाँ
MV1 R1 sin theta 1 is equal to MV2 R2 sin theta 2. But here for 1 point and 2 point the theta will be 90 degrees. Because you see
किधर हाँ
R 1 point and 2 point you see here radius vector and force vector. Sorry, this is force vector.
हाँ फोर्स टेंजेंशियल हाँ
So no momentum vector. Angular momentum is nothing but what? R cross P.
आर क्रॉस पी ना हाँ तो फोर्स वेक्टर आर वेक्टर सेम ही है
Same here. P and R vector are perpendicular to each other at these 2
और
points.
परपेंडिकुलर सो आर क्रॉस पी हाँ वो
Sin
मैक्स होगा
so sin theta
MPR
1, sin theta 1 will be 1, sin theta 2 will be 1. That is sin 90, sin 90.
cancel V1 R1 is equal to V2 R2
That point V1 R1 is equal to V2 R2. So this is another point from here. तो torque 0 है, angular momentum conserved है,
और V max R min है V max R min
V max
V maximum R minimum
V maximum है तो R minimum होगा बस.
ये होगा ना ये R minimum का पोजीशन है
Which one? This one. This is there here V
हाँ
will
दिस
be
वन
maximum.
हाँ V will be maximum
Here
so
R is,
perihelion position
R is
is
maximum,
maximum
V will be minimum. Okay. Tell me.
हो गया हाँ इक्वल एरियाज इन इक्वल इंटरवल्स ऑफ टाइम
ये भी फर्स्ट लॉ में दिया है क्या?
नहीं ये सेकंड लॉ ये सेकंड लॉ का चल रहा है हमारा
सेकंड लॉ मतलब इक्वल एरियाज इन इक्वल इंटरवल्स ऑफ टाइम, वो भी एंगुलर मोमेंटम कंजर्वेशन से ही होगा क्योंकि
मतलब ये सारा सेकंड लॉ का
एंगुलर मोमेंटम कंजर्वेशन का फॉर्मूला क्या है?
I1 omega 1 is equal to I2 omega 2
टॉर्क इज इक्वल टू 0. टॉर्क इज इक्वल टू 0. सो if you draw a R from here, if it has covered a d theta angle from here, now this will become what? L will become what?
क्या
M R square, M R square into
नहीं ये क्या होगा d theta m r
so torque is equal to 0 means
I
what?
omega होता ना omega will be mr square into d theta by
dt.
dt
लिखेंगे. dl by dt is equal to 0, right? Torque is equal to 0 means rate of change of angular momentum. That is mr d by dt of mr square into theta.
सर इधर हमने हाँ सॉरी
Like this you can write d by dt of d by dt of L. L means what? mr square omega, right?
हाँ
Is equal to 0, right? Sorry. Actually, that means what? L is constant. dl by dt is equal to 0 means L is equal to constant.
constant हाँ
That means m1 r1 square d theta by dt is equal to m r2 square d theta by dt, right? Right?
हाँ
So how can we derive this m1 r1 square? So
तो करना क्या है
area is what? Area formula is what? Half into LR. Half into LR. LR by 2 is the area.
क्यों कैसे कैसे
Area of
LR
an
by
arc. Area of an arc is LR by 2.
ऐसा होता है क्या
So suppose you see
L क्या है ये L
L is
कर्व है क्या उसका
length of the arc.
हम्म
For circular motion, you see what is the length of entire perimeter? Tell me 2 pi r, right? Isn't it? Half into 2 pi r into r. You see here 2 gets cancelled. Pi r square. You got it or not? Area of the circle, you see circular.
2 pi r into हाँ 2 pi r मतलब ये आर्क का लेंथ इनटू r
by 2.
अपॉन 2। हाँ सो pi r स्क्वायर आ गया। ठीक है
वैसे
हाँ
ही
हाँ हाँ
area is pi LR by 2. L is how much
LR by
here?
2 हाँ
L is how much here? R into R d theta. R d theta is L length of the arc.
हाँ L इज इक्वल टू हाँ d थीटा बाय dr।
So R into d
तो
theta is length. R is R by 2. This is half into
r
R square
स्क्वायर
d theta by d theta is constant, right? Mm gets cancelled.
हम्म
So now half I multiplying both sides. So if you multiply, what is happening? Half R1 square d theta by dt is equal to
हाँ 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 समझा।
so dA by dt is equal to constant. This is area, right? Half R square d theta is area.
हाँ
So dA by
so
dt
dA by dt हाँ हाँ हाँ
constant means what? Area is constant.
मतलब इक्वल एरियाज इन इक्वल इंटरवल्स ऑफ टाइम।
Area is constant. Yeah, equal areas in equal intervals of time. That has come from this derivation. No one asks you, but they'll ask you one point. Which point is it covers second Kepler second law is a consequence of
एंगुलर मोशन एंगुलर मोमेंटम का कंजर्वेशन
otherwise torque is also zero. That point is
जीरो।
also
हाँ 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 हाँ
equal areas in that point is important. Equal areas in equal intervals of time. Okay.
यस सर।
Next, that point you need to remember.
थर्ड पॉइंट इज लॉ ऑफ पीरियड्स।
Law of period is also t square. The
is proportional to a cube, directly proportional to a cube. Or else we can write t square is directly proportional to r cube for circular path.
for circular path it is r cube, but they might ask you this one semi major axis. They'll tell you t square
Semi,
is
हाँ a is semi major axis.
cube of semi major axis.
हाँ हाँ t is पूरा time period ना, the time taken to complete one complete revolution.
This derivation is semi major axis derivation is out of the scope of the syllabus. That what how to read it.
Ellipse
But circular motion I can
derive.
that can be 2 square proportional to r cube. Circular motion you can easily derive because you see here
2 pi r by v. Time period is 2 pi r by v.
2 pi r by v. What is v here?
V is v orbital.
Root gm by r, that will be equal to 2 pi root over r cube by gm, right? So if we square it, k square is equal to 4 pi square r cube by gm. Got it? You see
What is orbital velocity?
root gm by r.
Gm by r. Yes, so we can square that thing.
T square is equal to 4 pi square r cube by gm. That is
By,
your.
no, sir. How come you have written r cube over there?
This
r
is to root it
r is taken
r
into square root. R cube. So by squaring t square is r cube.
T square proportional to 4 pi square gm. So sometimes they asked this also in advanced examinations. I don't remember exactly what is the question, but t square is equal to some constant into r cube. That constant value is this much for a circle.
Yes. It was even asked in NEET.
Okay.
Even in the exercise problems, it was asked twice.
Was 4 pi square by gm. Nothing. Your question. Whatever material they.
I have directly remembered that t is 2 pi r by v orbital. So even if I forget everything, nothing goes wrong.
So they will ask whatever the questions that your material or any NEET questions they will ask. Only from mains and advanced or whatever previous year questions they have asked, there only they will take. Because examiners have a limitation. Question they might change. Because if they completely create a new question, if that controversy happens all over India, then he has to face the consequences. At the time, he will fall back to NCERT textbook. He will say, so, okay, this might be a wrong answer, but because it is given in NCERT textbook, we have to take it to be correct. So at that time, if already taken questions are asked, already previously questions are asked, because someone might have challenged at that year also, right? If no one has challenged you to those questions, that means those questions are absolutely correct, at least as far as that examiner is concerned. So he has a limitation to create n number of new questions. He will not go for it. He will sit for 3 or 4 questions only maximum.
So at what level we should prepare? Are we preparing at right level?
We are prepared. You saw, right? Toughness level will not increase. Only theoretical questions we may need to see from examinations and all. Okay, got it. Did you understand what I am trying to say?
Yes, sir.
You see all the examination questions.
So when are we starting surface tension?
This
Because
concept is
test might be taken on that topic.
over.
Test might